Hi lovely ones, it's Ethony. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if this is the first time you are coming across my little corner of the interwebs. Today I'm sharing with you a bunch of happy mail I received from Rockpool Publishing. I have got a bunch of decks to go through. Oh my gosh, that blue, I'm already obsessed. And they even sent me a Lunar diary. So what I'm going to do is swap over cameras because it is much easier for me to show you these cards while we're talking through them. And yeah, let's see what Rockpool has sent me. Okay, the very first thing we have from Rockpool is the 2024 Lunar and Seasonal Diary. Just disclaimer, if you hear anything, it is just Apollo. He cannot go anywhere without lying at my feet and chewing the loudest thing he can find. So I apologize. Hopefully he'll wear himself out and just go to sleep soon. So this is for the Northern Hemisphere and by Stacey DeMarco. And there is a Southern Hemisphere one as well. It comes in a spiral binding, which is really great. Oh, there's just some card there. I do really like a spiral bound journal. So it can lay flat. I love spiral binding for my journals. So we can see here how to use the diary, acknowledgement. I'm not sure who did the artwork in this. Designed by a bunch of people. Oh, Kinga has done the art for the Oracle of the Universe, which you'll see in there as well. So, spellcraft, the moons. So lots of information here. Little chart there. And then information on the wheel of the year, the moon in your body, deities. Oh, I like this. It's like a manifestation page for 2024, gateway ritual, and then we go here with some journal prompts. A god for the month, a spell, all of the moon phases. I do like how it tells you if it's waning or waxing. February, goddess for the month. And then we keep going. So as you can see, it's very seasonal. So we move into the spring and the borders change. June, that's really pretty. July. This is really pretty. So we have gods and goddesses all the way through. There is a ribbon. Just kind of getting in the way there. This is gorgeous. Really well put together. And then some resources. It's a nice size too, that you've got enough room to put what you're doing for the day in there. So if you're into getting calendars for the year, this is the 2024 Lunar and Seasonal Diary for the Northern Hemisphere. There is a Southern Hemisphere one by Stacey DeMarco, published by Rockpool Publishing. It's a nice big size too. I really like that. The next oracle deck is the Earth and Bone Oracle, and I already love the look of this oracle. I love this color blue, this teal. Honor the Concepts of Rebirth and Transformation by Syrian Shadow. This is 42 cards and guidebook. This already gives me, oh crap, I was looking at it this morning. Oh, the Marigold Tarot, yes. It already gives me Marigold Tarot vibes. This has a rose petal finish. Like, this looks very, very Marigold, that specific image. And we have guidebook. I Love this gilding. I kind of want to use that for a new deck I'm doing. Really love this back too. So you're going to know whether it is upright or reversed due to the bone, this jawbone. But that's okay. It's a beautiful design. Really gorgeous backs. Here's the guidebook. So we have, let's just have a look at what we get in here. 3 keywords, and then everything is about the actual oracle meaning, and then an affirmation. Okay, I'm down with that, down with that. Yeah, okay, cool. About the author, Syrian Shadow. Cool. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the creator and the artist, which is pretty cool. I love seeing that. All right, let's have a look at these cards. Okay, so they are the standard size for Rockpool. Shelter, spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. The only thing I will say is that I feel like this is enough. Like if this was going to be me doing this deck, I would put the number 1 here in Roman numerals. If it's not okay, so it's not. I'd put the 1 up here, and then I would just put shelter down here, and then put those keywords in the guidebook. But I understand that some people want lots of keywords on their decks, but you all know I'm not one of those people. I like title or 1 keyword and that's it, or a key phrase, I guess. Sage, Trinity, very beautiful. This is very Samhain. This is very Winter Solstice, Apprentice. I love that. I'm just going to pull this to my face so I can have a look real quick, because I'm positioned very, very interestingly. This kind of reminds me of the Anna Taylor-Joy Witch movie, which I gotta say I actually thought was overhyped. But this reminds me of that. Warrior. Gorge. Surrender. So if you like bones and flowers and dark gothic things, and you're going to like it. So if you do like things like the Memento Mori and all those sorts of the tarot of oddities and all that, this is probably right up your alley. I do like this card, Heart. Blood Moon. I actually really like this. Visionary. I feel like this is one that I could definitely use. I feel like this is one I could use in client readings. I could use at Samhain. Well, I'd probably start using it at Mabon all the way through harvest season to kind of maybe springtime. See, I really like this. Rider. Oh my gosh, this just reminds me. Lord of the Rings. Wraith. Crossed. Yeah, beautiful. This is gorgeous. Faith. Perfect time of year considering it, as I mentioned, it's 2 o'clock and it is pretty dark outside to be reading with this. Uncover. I'm just going to move a little bit faster through some more of these because I'm not going to go through all of them. Sorcerer. Stoicism. Flow. If you're not into skulls, I like that, then this is not going to be it for you. But if you like this style, it is very dark. Like, it's like as in the actual image, but but like it's not, it's a dark deck. Like brightening up maybe the beast a little bit, so it's easier to see. So some of them, like this, is quite beautiful because there is that contrast of the light butterfly and flowers. But I really like that. Oh, I love that card. Spectres, Shadow. Yeah, really into this. The pack. Oh, yeah, gorgeous. Okay, well, this is a going in the working working pile for winter. So this is the Earth and Bone And this one is by Syrian Shadow. Let me know if you guys have used any of these or have any of these in your collection right now. Would love to hear. Now we have this Season of the Witch in bulk oracle. Woohoo! And I do love that they are doing all of these in different colors for their gilding. This is 44 cards and done by Lorraine Anderson, Juliet Diaz, and Tijana Lukovic, I believe is how you pronounce it. And oh, I'm just so glad that they picked up the whole thing. I was talking to someone on YouTube about it, messaging with them saying, gosh, I'm glad. Oh, it was, oh gosh, it's going to infuriate me now. But I really, really like this series. I still have my Seasons of the Witch indie Samhain, so which is pretty cool. And then I have my mass market edition. So we have the book. So we have in the book, there's spreads and how to use the cards, introduction. And then for each card, we have the keyword, the keynotes, and then what's on the card again, and then some information. Some of them have rituals, some of them have spells, some of them have just the divination. I love that it's a working book for the season. You're able to bring this out and you can work with each one as the wheel turns and map it out. So you can work with these beautiful decks. Gorgeous dark blue navy denim gilding. Amethyst. I really love the artwork of these decks. Even the others that were done by a different artist. I just love how folky they are. It's very witchy, very cottagecore. Antlers. So it's definitely a very sweet, witchy artwork. Arts and crafts. Literally my life. I wish I had a bath big enough for me and my boobs. Honestly, guys, I can't take a bath because my boobs, like, first of all, boobs float, and secondly, like, it's just like they get cold. My whole chest gets cold because it's like they can't go under. Too much information, Ethony. But yeah, I wish I could have a bath. Oh, I really like that blackberries. Okay, bloodstone. Lots of crystals in this one. Bridget's doll. Casserole. Little snail. Oh my gosh, snails are my favorite. Oh, cinnamon rolls. Is there anything better than a cinnamon roll? I tell you not. I love cinnamon rolls. I made a cinnamon roll cake the other day. It was so good. Coming of spring. Oh, consecrate tools. That's gorgeous. Dark days of winter. Beautiful. Oh, this one is really beautiful. Just gonna flip through. Oh, wow. Mouse house. What would be really cool too is when these are all out, would be to do a year ahead, depending on when you do when you believe the witch's new year is. Because some people say it's Samhain, some people say it's Yule. I am a Yule person because that is the rebirth of the sun god. But some people say Samhain, whatever. Do your thing, I don't care. But it would be take all 8 decks out and then pull a card for each of the Sabbats for your year ahead, and then yeah, see how it kind of works for you. Like, yeah, that'd be really cool. I can see myself doing this. I don't know how many more there are left. Someone needs to tell me. Okay, let's have a look. Which ones do I have? Because I have most of them. Okay, I have Mabon, Samhain, Yule in book, Litha. Oh, Lammas. Maybe there's only a Star and Beltane left. Someone needs to tell me. Yeah, I think there might just be those 2 left, but yay! Yay! We're nearly there, and I can imagine that Lorraine and Juliet feel the same way. This is definitely going into the collection straight away to use. Very beautiful deck, the Seasons of the Witch in Bulk Oracle. The next deck is the Witching Hour Oracle by Lorraine Anderson, illustrated by Olivia Berkey. I hope I'm saying that correctly. This is 44 cards. We know the drill, guys. Same box. Oh no, this one's plastic wrapped. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop and open that plastic because usually they're only bound with the paper ring. So let me get that open. My gosh, guys, that was such a struggle. Because I normally take all these are new, and I took them out of the plastic wrap before I started recording so that it wasn't such a struggle. But that was hard. So we have the guidebook, and we have inside the Secret Trail Keywords Tarot Companion. I like that. And then the meaning of the card. And then companion cards in the actual deck, I believe. Cute spreads. Companion cards. Okay, here we go. Many years ago, I found my way to the tarot, the Lion Strider Tarot. Oh, I love her. The guidebook that accompanies the deck is still the one best one I've ever seen. Love Ciolo. So it's cool. We're weaving a story. Each companion card alters the original meaning in some way. For example, in a tarot reading, receiving the Fool. Okay, so for many cards in this deck, I've listed companion cards to help you better understand what it means when 2 cards show up in a reading. If I didn't see a natural companion for the card, I didn't force it. Okay, so this is saying, like, I guess if you say you got mud and moss in a reading and you picked any of these, and I would say even you pulled the Strength card in the tarot, that would weigh, it would give more weight. It would mean have more importance, which is really interesting. Something I have not seen before in an oracle deck, but I really do enjoy that. I like that a lot. I love these backs, and yeah, I really, really love these backs. Beautiful. And this yellow. The only thing I would say is, like, it would have been really cool if the sides were like a copper foiling. That would have been, I just think, like, really beautiful. But it is pretty. Okay. Knowing, take the first step. So we have the keyword and a saying, I guess, or a phrase. Look at the hair, all those beautiful symbols in their hair. Solitary Witch, heal yourself first. So I'd say this is digital art, feeding grows, transformation. Okay, I'm just going to do the same thing I did before, where I'm going to pull this close. Yeah, it's definitely digital art. Familiar, deep bonds. The invitation, yes. Love the dress. The witching hour, favorable circumstances. Cloak and dagger. I like that card. Like, it's so clear. The forests. Secret trail. It's very Twilight, very, like, not Twilight as in, like, this is the skin of a killer Bella, but like Twilight as in the in-between. Enter at your own risk. Indeed. The elements. The initiation. High priestess. Sacred vows. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, and you can definitely read all of those. I'm not going to, but you can. Prying eyes. Cabin. So witchy, very, very witchy. That's cool. Really like that card. That's fire. Ah, get it? The flames, it's fire. Oh, I'm funny. Dance. Flying ointment. Book of spells. The spirits. Seasons of the Witch. It feels very young witch. Like I would have loved this as a teenager, or you know, not to say that I'm not young at heart, because I am a massive silly person, but I feel like this is would be very good for the tween in your life. Really pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous too. Love that one as well. What a sweet deck. I have a feeling this guidebook is going to be pretty great. I know that Lorraine has written quite a bit, and so I know she knows what she's doing. But yeah, very, very cute. I would love to see how this works in readings for people, but I do think it is very, very beautiful. Okay, now we have the Mythos Tarot, and this is Guidance from the Greek Gods by Helena Elias. I think that's right, Elias. Love this gold. I'm all about the Greek pantheon, as many of you know, with my connections to Athena. I shared this on a live, but I wanted to show this again just in case you missed it, because Rockpool does a lot of oracle decks. I love the box, but they don't do too many tarot. They're doing more, which I'm very excited about. So I wanted to show this again. I know I was like really interested in whether what kind of illustrator that Helena is, but I do see that she's done quite a bit of work, and yeah, I just think it's really, really beautiful. When it comes to what's in the guidebook, you get a little bit about who is in the card, and then you're going to get a keyword, some more keywords, and then some information. And so this is risen and fallen. So risen is upright, fallen is reversed. Whether you choose to do that or not, you don't even have to use the guidebook if you already know the cards. But these are, as you can see, portraits. So this reminds me more of the Witch Sister or the Sacred, is that what the other one is? Oh gosh, that deck. Oh, the Witch Sister just came to my mind because it just came out, but the companion one that came out a while ago, I can't remember what it's called, but these are portraits. So for myself, I would use this more like a oracle deck, because I mean, it does have the tarot's names, like the titles. This has been shuffled because I have used it. Okay, so I've done readings with it. It does read very, very well. It bowed automatically. I don't give a shit about that. You can bow it back, whatever. So these are, as you can see, portraits. And so, for example, we have the High Priestess Persephone, and I absolutely love that. But if you guys look, that looks like Scarlett Johansson. So if you go through this deck, you can see famous pictures. So these are photos that have been manipulated and edited, which again is fine. Like that looks like Lily Collins, right? Am I wrong? I'm right. Page of Cups, beautiful card. Like the artwork is beautiful. I don't give a shit if you do use famous people in stock photos. I mean, that's what they're bloody there for. Thanatos. But you can go through here and definitely see some famous people. So it's pretty funny. 5 of Wands, but see, there's 5 wands, but there's nothing to really... Okay, so, well, I shouldn't say there's nothing to tell you that's a 5 of Wands. But for myself, this is very portrait-esque. So it's one of those things where I'm not sure how I would be able to read with it outside of just knowing the meaning of the cards. And like, for example, Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles is usually a very, the Nine of Pentacles person usually has a very open energy. They are usually living the life of luxury. This person looks very disinterested and bored, and it kind of reminds me of the Four of Cups, you know, that kind of hand on the head, not looking at what they have in front of them. So like that, there's a complete disconnect from the art to the meaning. I do like how the borders are different. I like the design, and some of these are beautiful, but it just doesn't read well for me outside of this is really, really pretty artwork. And I would love to hear from people who have this deck and have worked with it. When I saw it, I was so excited. And I would have, like, see, that's so cool. I would have loved to have seen this kind of be pulled off, I guess, in a more successful way, tarot wise. But then again, you might just think this is perfect. Being a Rider-Waite-Smith person and reader, it's, for me, difficult to transfer this, right? Whereas, like, so beautiful. The Lovers with Aphrodite. So it is beautiful, like it is gorgeous. And if that, like, Helios is, I don't know, guys, I'm so torn. I want to keep it. I want to work with it. Gorgeous. Because I love it how Cerberus is a puppy, because it is Greek and I'm all about it. Like that, see, look, that feels more like the Ten of Swords, but she's awake, right? I don't know. I'm torn. I'm still torn. That's beautiful. The Magician. I'd love to hear what you think, but it is gorgeously done. I will say that. And I want Rockpool to make more tarot decks. So that's the Mythos Tarot. Please remember that if there is, at any time I say that a deck is not for me or I'm not vibing with it, that is not, it just means it's mine. It's not everyone's opinion. I don't expect anyone to agree with me. I always want to present a honest perspective of what I'm sharing, just so you know, but it's not to say the person did a bad job or anything like that. So just wanted to put that little disclaimer in there again, just in case anyone is wondering. But yeah, I'm going to be honest about whether I'm able to use something or not. But that's been my happy mail from Rockpool. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any of these decks, let me know. I'd love to hear from you.